And now, Freelance Heroism presents Bard Company.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates to the Patreon, in particular those who donate at the producer tier. Rachel, would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Duncan, Crispy, Nate, Breakmeister, and Rebecca. Thank you so much, everyone.
You guys help us make a better show for everyone, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Rachel, we did some pre-gaming.
We did.
You guys, I would stay to the post credits. You can see what pissed Rachel off. We're going. It's hard to be not political at this time.
Mm-hmm.
So we just wanted to. There's a new thing, and I thought it was very funny. Republican book ban things,
Mm-hmm.
which are already kind of ridiculous. And you're a librarian, so this is the perfect person to talk to about it.
Mm-hmm.
But now there's some sort of conflict about banning the dictionary because it has the word sex in it.
That is
And also,
so
I think they also
stupid.
said Charlotte's Web.
Yeah,
Because
there's.
the spiders that spell is illegal. That should be illegal. That's the work of Satan. All right, tell me, what are your thoughts, librarian?
I think that anyone who's trying to ban books is an idiot, and they're trying to control. And like people who push for book banning, they try to say, "Oh, well, these things are being used to indoctrinate children." But the fact is that if you're trying to keep information, I'm so mad. Then that is the actual indoctrination that's happening. If you are keeping information, if you are keeping different viewpoints, then
Yeah,
you are the one that is harming children.
true.
There's this idea that, oh, libraries have all of these horrible books in them, and we're going to cherry pick a passage and read it out loud so you can see how terrible it is. But the fact of the matter is that when they do that, like they'll go to school boards and be like, I'm going to read this very select, 2 paragraphs from a 300-page novel, and I'm not going to give any context. And oh, isn't that horrible? I'm going to suggest that the entire book is like that. That is false. They're lying. They're just trying to make people uncomfortable to ban a book that has 2 paragraphs that they disagree with. Or the actual issue is that the book was written by someone who isn't white or isn't straight.
Yeah.
And that's why they actually want to ban these things.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot of the on the list, a lot of the autobiographies that were banned were all Black women.
Yes.
It was like 6 of them, and I was like, that's a little, I don't know, but okay. So I always think book bans are wrong.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Mhm.
It's like if your argument is so weak that just the concept that an opposition argument exists means that you will lose the argument, then you need a new argument.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, becoming aware of any other opinion means that your opinion loses. Your opinion's dog shit. You need to try a new one. Like, that should tell you. The fact that you get defensive about people hearing the opposing argument means that yourself, your argument's a bag of shit.
Yes.
So there is that. But we will say that I don't want to, what is it, reductio ad absurdum?
Mm-hmm.
You reduce an argument to its most ridiculous point and then criticize the argument itself.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. I didn't have any part of this, right?
Right.
I was not consulted. I didn't get to offer any opinion back on it.
Mm-hmm.
These are actual people, right, who actually fucking made this argument, who said this entire school board can't read Charlotte's Web. What the fuck is offensive about Charlotte's Web?
I don't.
The dictionary, they said, is under review. So
how?
If we're being fair, then we should say that they're saying they have to review the dictionary.
So that's So
have to review it. They have to go over it to make sure there are no bad words in there. Got some bad news for you. The existence of bad words sort of, I mean, that's not great. That means they're probably in there.
The thing is,
I mean, is fuck stump in the dictionary? Maybe not. Not all the bad words, but
the thing is with libraries, both like public libraries, school libraries, we have a limited budget. And so when you're a librarian and you're purchasing books, you're looking at what your community is interested in. You're trying to get things that people are going to like actually read and look at or have an interest in. So you're not, we're not like over in a corner rubbing our hands together gleefully going, I'm going to order a dozen copies of like so something offensive and not related to my community whatsoever. Like that doesn't exist. If there is in fact something at a library where somebody thinks it's an inappropriate addition to a collection, the concept of challenging a book in a collection has existed with libraries for a very long time. The first step to making a challenge is that you have to read the book.
Yeah.
And then you write to typically like the library director of why you think this is an inappropriate addition to the collection, and then it's up to the library to put that book under review to see whether or not it needs to be removed.
Right.
But that's the thing.
They have a law. This particular thing's in Florida, and they have a law in Florida that says that any book that references the sexual act needs to be reviewed. And so, because the word sex is in the dictionary, that is, it's got to be reviewed.
Okay, so
and by the way, whoever's reviewing that book, good lord, what a shitty job! Like you have to read the dictionary start to finish.
But then, are they saying that any book that features a heterosexual couple with children?
That's the counter argument.
How did they get those children?
Here's the thing: the people that are pitching this are the same people who are like the prayer in schools kind of thing. As long as it's your religion, because God forbid they use another religion, then the prayer in schools is offensive to them.
Right.
This is the reason there's a separation of church and state, and the reason there's a separation of parents and teachers, right? Because parents are often dumb fucks, right? I don't know if you know this.
Yeah.
Parents are often dumb fucks. And so these teachers have to work uphill to try to teach your fucking dipshit kid how to read when they go home and ask for help with their homework and their parents are like bumble fucking around. They don't know what the fuck they're learning. The idea is that the next generation is supposed to be better. That's the idea, right?
Yeah.
Each generation is supposed to be doing better. They're supposed to be accumulating more knowledge. That's the goal, right? And at some point in the last, 20, 30 years, there's this idea that you have it too easy. That's the point. That's the point, is that like it feels like these people had kids and then they sent their kids to school where they learned more than the parents knew, and then you blame the child,
right?
That's why you sent them there.
I feel like that argument also kind of applies to, you'll see people say, oh, millennials with their participation trophies. But the thing is,
kids weren't making the fucking trophies.
The kids were not like a child was not saying, hey, I want to participate. No, it was their parents.
When's the last time you saw an 8-year-old at a trophy shop?
It was their parents demanding that their children get participation trophies because the parent wanted to feel good about their kid getting a trophy.
And then they criticized the kid.
Yes.
And the organization who's they put in, it's ridiculous. I'm with you. I'm tired of people blaming fucking 8-year-olds because they got a participation trophy. Like they're the one that went to the trophy shop and said, you know what? I think I want to mix things up a little bit. No more MVPs. We're giving everybody a trophy.
Everybody gets
they're 8.
They don't care.
They don't. First off, the trophy thing is always bullshit. I played sports when I was a little kid, and I played it all the way up into high school, right? I could not give a fuck less about these fucking ceremonial coins or the fucking trophy with the weird hologram middle bit.
Yeah.
It's all stupid. They're all made of plastic, and as soon as you get one, you can turn it over and you can see how shitty it is. It's literally just a bunch of screw-on bolts at the bottom that hold a bunch of fake plastic shiny bits together.
Yeah.
And it's garbage. It's a piece of garbage so that the parents can use their new video cam to show grandma that your fucking kid's not a doofus. Right?
Right.
It's just lame. Every kid that I knew that was on my team that we played sports with thought that those trophies were pieces of shit and did not give a fuck. We would have rather there just been another game. Right? Could we do another game?
I feel like if you were to present a kid with like, hey, you did this sport, you were okay in it, would you like a trophy to put in your room, or would you like a bag of candy at the end of the event?
Yeah.
Like,
candy for sure.
Which one do you think that they care about more?
But even more than that, we would have just preferred like another game. You know what I mean? We'd have just preferred to show up and play again.
Uh-huh.
Instead of having to go to a fucking nearly closed down Pizza Hut and fucking stand around while some fucking old guy gives a speech like he's fucking Winston Churchill. Like, dude, you taught a bunch of 8-year-olds to catch.
That's his moment to shine.
That's what it is. That's the thing is, and it's just this whole fucking. We're getting off topic here.
I mean,
book bans are stupid.
Yes.
Fucking, if your opinion is so weak that just the existence of another opinion makes you think you might lose, then your argument's a bag of shit.
Yeah.
So.
I mean.
Plus, there are kids that need to read those books because their parents don't know anything about it. Yes. So you send them to school to learn things they don't know. One of the things is if your kid is feeling like they might be gay, and there's a book about that lifestyle for them, why the fuck wouldn't you want them to read it? Yeah. That's the help that you can't offer them. Yeah. Right? Don't you want your kid to be healthy and safe and fucking have a person who might know about that kind of thing to help them out? Jesus. It's so disappointing to see book bans. What the fuck? The thing, like, and it's not even because a lot of these are just people who don't agree with either something about the author or a tiny passage or just the general message of the book. But the thing is, every library is going to have something that somebody else doesn't like. Yeah. It doesn't mean that, like, if your kid reads genderqueer that they're going to now be gay unless they were already gay before. Right. And on top of that, generally the people who go to a library and look up a particular book is a person who might want to read that. So that's sort of the whole system, right? Yeah. Like if it offends you and you don't want to read it, then you don't have to read it. Yeah. Osmosis don't work with words. Like it. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're very clear on our opinion here, and it seems like you are very fired up, which is nice because that's good. You're very infrequently fired up. You're not a fiery up person, generally. True. I just like I love to read. Sometimes I read stuff that I don't agree with. Yeah. And like I don't finish it and then be like, all right, nobody's allowed to read this now. Yeah. I just feel like old wizards that take their books and hide the tome in some tower. No one can read the secret of knowledge. I don't know. I think if that's my hold fast here is that if your argument's so weak that the opposing argument just existing means that you'll lose the argument, then you should use that information that you just received as a way to maybe make a stronger argument, right? Because wow, the only way to agree with me is if there are no other people to agree with. That's not great. You have no argument. Yeah, you can't gerrymander a school system. So you're gonna have to figure something out. Yeah, you make a better argument, guys. All right. Are we ready to go to this episode, which is edited by our librarian Ducky? She took out all the bits you might find offensive.
Actually, considering this is a Bard Company episode, I think pretty much all of it is offensive.
Excellent.
So this is Bard Company, episode 34. Goodness gracious, great bowels of fire.
I love that we were for like about 5 minutes, and then we just couldn't do it anymore. We're like, "There's a poop joke coming. Just hang in there."
All right, we're going to the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got javelins from that quiver I stole from the hobgoblins.
Mm-hmm.
Put my own javelin with butthole scrunchies on it already from the goblins. And I'll use a bonus action to move my hunter's mark over to dumbass.
Okay.
I want to take a shot at the Mr. Buggy.
All right. Roll your attack.
That is a 17.
That will hit.
Oh, thank God. And that is a 13.
He does not look good. Anything else, Ferris?
I pull out another butthole scrunchie and I swirl it around on my finger in the air. That's what's going to happen to you and your family.
In his family?
In his family? Whoa.
What did they do?
And your drow buddy.
That's some Mike Tyson shit.
Actually, it's just the only way Varys can make a 6-pack.
Oh man, that's
All right. One of the bugbears down in the rift, he kind of paces back and forth, and you hear him call up. He's like, "Throw me the rope!" And he can't actually see any of you. So
I'll throw you a rope. Give me a fucking rock.
That's a rock, not a rope.
They
Back
have
to
two
the
of the
other
same letters. That's pretty similar.
The drow's turn. He's gonna kind of shake his head at you, Renasmir. You're like, guess I'm bringing Black Spider your corpse. And he will make his
You found my corpse?
first slam attack.
Tell me, what are his
17.
shoulders like?
Does a 17 hit?
No.
Okay, so a
Nate.
16 will not hit.
Nate, are you alright? Oh, okay. You took on a very grim visage.
No.
Like,
I'm
was
sorry.
just
I was
checking.
focusing on reading something to make sure I understood it correctly. I'm sorry.
Okay, you were doing this. I was like, oh my god, did someone message him that something died? Like, is that like a really intense?
No.
Alright.
I'm trying to make sure I'm understanding this thing correctly.
Okay.
All right.
I was worried about you for a minute. I was like, god damn.
I'm fine.
The bugbear that is now engaged in a very primal, weirdly butthole-related fight with Varys,
They're
is
having a
gonna
hole off.
sort of stride towards him. So, Renasmir, you can take an attack of opportunity on him if you'd like.
On the bugbear?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Wait
Okay.
a minute. My staff is. You said it was like made of like crystal or glass,
It has like a glass topper on it.
but it's not actually made of that.
No.
Okay, so I can still hit him with the bottom of it.
Yeah, it would just be like a quarterstaff.
Okay, well I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh my! I swear to God, you're not gonna. I need a camera to show you. I got a nat 20. I hate getting 20s and not being able to prove it.
That's 2d6 plus your strength modifier.
My strength is so bad. +1.
Okay.
11 damage.
That's quite a bit, actually. He regrets his decision, but he's already started it. He's gonna go up to Varys and take out his Morning Star and roll a nat 1. He was so
He puts
shaken.
it right back.
He was so shaken by Renasmir just bonking him in the back of the head with a staff.
I look very cool in this combat. To this other drow, who's going to leave and tell all the other drows about my cool ass shit.
Virian, your turn.
All right. So fuck it. I got my second level spell back. So I'm just going to put 4 magic missiles into the drow.
Oh, okay.
Why the hell not? So, let's see. That's 2, a 3, a 4, and a
I ain't
3.
never made it without biting.
Yeah, I know.
That's
So
Mr. Owl.
2, 3, 4, and 3. That's 6, 8, 12 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 points of damage from Le Magic Missile.
All right. He is.
Fire Lily Magic Missile.
Le Magic Missile.
I am a little tired.
So that is my regained second spell slot gone.
Okay.
Has anybody taken damage?
I have 1 hit point down. That's really bothering
Okay.
me.
Yeah. Well, it's not.
I have a crick in my neck and I hate it.
I will give Bardic Inspiration to the next band member,
Okay.
Whoever
That would
that may
be Renazmir.
Renazmir.
Woo!
But first, the bugbear down in the rift goes. He's gonna start climbing up the
Disadvantage
rocks.
if he's in oil.
He is. So
Being
he
on fire.
does not. He does not go up the rocks. He like tries to, and then he like slides back down. He's like, "Throw me a rope." Renazmir, it is your turn.
Okay. Dude is like, he didn't react like regular drow. Yeah.
Correct.
Now that he's standing pretty close to me.
Mhm.
Does he look like a drow feature wise? Like
Yeah, he looks like a
build?
drow.
I mean, he could be altering self.
But right
What
now
kind of
he
weapons
looks
does he
like a
carry?
drow. He's not carrying any weapons. He's been punching you.
Punching.
Yeah.
Huh.
And when he well, he hasn't hit you. I don't think so.
Oh, okay, I get it. I would not know that though yet, so. I think I picked up on it already. Let's do. Let's do a chill touch on him. I want to kind of judge his response to the chill touch.
Okay.
All right, it's a ranged touch, right?
Uh,
I think it
think
is.
so.
Make a ranged spell attack. Yep. Okay, so that's 19 to hit him.
That will hit.
1d8, and then he can't heal till the start of the next turn. It'll cling to him. He can't heal, and if he's undead, he'll get disadvantage on attack rolls.
All right.
8 damage.
Pretty rough.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he's been taking damage.
Has
Yes. Anything else for Nazmir?
who did he take damage from?
Uh,
You guys both hit the drow?
I nailed him for 16 with my magic missiles.
Oh, right.
I shot
Okay.
him with a bow first round.
Maybe we bring Black Spider your corpse. He can't heal now either. He can only think. Yeah, he can't heal until the start of my next turn.
he does not like this this prospect of his corpse being brought.
Oh, that's too bad.
Varys, your turn.
All right. How close is the bugbear?
He is adjacent to you because he came up and he took out his morning star
Damn.
to smack you.
So I can't step back without fucking something up.
No, you'd get an attack of opportunity.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to stab his ass with a javelin at point blank.
All right, roll your attack.
16.
That will hit.
All right. And then 11.
That was how many hit points he had. So he drops.
I got me a butthole scrunchie. A fuzzy one.
Oh, wait, actually, he had a lot less than 11. Forgot. He had 3 hit points.
That's the bugbear, right?
Yeah, that was the bugbear. All right. Anything else, Varys?
I look at the drow. I just fucking laugh at him.
All right. Bugbear from down in the rift tries
worst
to climb. He does not make it. The drow, he is going to use his action to disengage. And he's gonna kind of run around you, Renasmir, and head towards the
He's gonna be really bummed when I do what I'm about to do to him.
to the west. Let me look at his speed to see how far he can actually get. So let's say he's like here. So he gets to basically the top of the stairs. So he's 30 feet away from you, Renasmir.
Within my movement range, right?
Yeah, your movement's 30 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But it is Virian's turn first. Virian.
So this drow is trying to make a break for it.
Yes.
Well, we can't have that happen now, can we? He's looking pretty bad. Let me first level witch bolt. Well, no, maybe that's a little bit overkill. Is he within 10 feet of me?
No, he's farther than that.
Okay, so I can't do that. I'm gonna firebolt him then. How about that?
Okay.
You hurl a mode of fire. So this is get out of the 17. 13 plus 4.
17 will hit.
Okay. That's a 1d10. I rolled a 6. So 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And let's see. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 fire damage. A flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
I don't think that affects him.
Okay. Well, I mean, he himself is a flammable object, but I mean, just point of order there.
Oh, okay.
He is made of flammable materials. I will say that, but okay.
Somebody should... Oh, I still have one. Never mind.
Anything else?
Can I do anything else? No, I think that's going to be it. I don't
Okay.
want to do that. No, that's it for me.
Bugbear down in the rift will attempt to climb. He does not make it.
God damn. I kind of feel bad for him. Can we get him
Rena-
out of there?
Renasmir, it is your turn.
I'm going to ask a question about this disc. It does not say anywhere I've been reading it. It doesn't say anywhere in there that I cannot throw it like a shield.
It is.
Or
Well, it has to stay
wall of
within 20
force.
feet of you for you to move it, and the
I can
drow is
move.
30 feet away from you.
I can move 30 feet on my turn and then move the disc. That would be 20 feet more than I need. Correct?
I don't think you can throw it like a shield.
Okay, well, I can move it across the floor and wedge it against the door. That would put 500 pounds of stopping pressure. You'd have to lift more than 500 pounds to pull away the disc, right? If you tried to open the door.
There's not a door, it's an open hallway.
Well, I can just... Can I move the disc fast so that it'll go flop sideways when it hits the wall? And like... It says vertical. Hold on.
It's not. It's only
Horizontal, sorry.
3 feet in diameter.
3 feet's enough to slow him down until I get to him, right? I could just get to him, I guess. Trying to get creative ways to use things I already have used. He's already been damaged. I'm gonna tell him to stop, or I'm gonna hit him again. I'm gonna get into relatively close distance, and I'm gonna tell him, you stop now, or you drop now.
Are you getting adjacent to him?
Pretty close. I mean, maybe 15 feet.
So you're not going to be adjacent to him.
Why would I be adjacent to him?
I'm just making sure.
It's a weird sentence to say.
Okay. All right. You're not adjacent to him. Varys, your turn.
No, I'm not done.
I thought you were
I
done.
said you stop or you drop. Did he
It's not
respond
his
to
turn.
that?
It's not his turn.
Okay, well then I'm gonna ready a spell action of Toll the Dead
Okay.
if he decides to not stopped, then it's going to trigger when he doesn't, right?
Okay.
Is that acceptable?
Yes.
Okay, and it doesn't move my fucking turn to the end of...
No.
Okay. Well, that's what I'll do.
All right. Varys, it is your turn.
Well, it looks like Raz has that feller all wrapped up. I look down the wall at the two of them.
2 greasy bugbears down there. They're very singed.
Well, shit. I pull a shirt out of my bag and I light it on fire and I drop it on him.
All right. Are you going for
That's a
the...
dick move. That's like...
This is a very definition of adding insult to injury.
Are you dropping it on the one that looks the most injured? They're both heavily injured.
What are you
Yeah, I
dropping on him?
guess.
Okay. Roll me a d6 of fire damage.
Hang on.
6.
He is dead. It shoots up in flames and then just immediately crumples to the ground.
What did you drop on him?
Shirt on fire.
Hey, no,
Oh,
wait.
sure.
Was that a Lich Gate t-shirt you just did that to?
Nah, it was one of Mel's.
All right, because I would have had to take that out of your salary if you had.
Pop a beer and I pour it down for the homies. I take a drink.
All right. It is the Drow's turn. Renasmir, he's gonna continue to run.
That's gonna go off then.
Okay. Roll your. Is
Ranged ranged spell attack.
Okay.
18.
That will hit.
I told him. Jesus Christ.
You told him. Now you're gonna told him.
What was the damage?
2
Two.
damage.
He's
You're
still
gonna make me-
alive.
Keep making me say it.
He's still kicking.
On. Wow. Okay.
All right. So he's gonna continue his movement.
I'm just gonna hit him with the hardest thing I have next turn because I try to be nice about it. I'm gonna hit him with the special beam cannon from fucking Dragon Ball Z.
So he
The
double
Kame-
moves.
Cockamamie.
He double
Kakamea.
moves,
What?
and right at the end of
Kamehameha.
his double movement, he turns north, and you lose sight of him around a corner.
No, I don't.
You do.
I do not.
You do.
That's a slanderous lie.
Virion, it is your turn.
So I've got one bugbear left down in the hole.
Yes.
Character
20
book.
Does
Your
a
rock and
22
roll.
ruin his day?
A 22 does ruin his day.
I set him on fire again.
Oh,
That's eight.
good
That's 8
God.
points of damage.
He had 7 hit points. So he
Ah,
crumples to the
yes.
ground and dies.
Rolled an 8 on the D10. Nice. Yep, that was a firebolt.
All right. Renasmir, because you stopped 15 feet away from the drow last turn, and then the drow double moved, so it moved 60 feet. You are currently 75 feet away from the drow, and you can no longer see him. What would you like to do?
I want to step onto my disc,
Okay.
and I'm going to move at max movement speed.
Okay. You cannot get to the corner.
What? Max movement speed is sprint, right?
60. Because your movement is 30 feet.
What if I lay long ways across it?
No, it's
I get an
it's
extra foot or
3
something.
foot diameter. You can't. You
I
can't.
can lay on my
flank it.
belly and get an extra foot?
Okay, but keep in mind it's only a 3-foot diameter disc, so you're really just kind of laying on your crotch.
What if I cast sleep right at the junction point? How? Based on he moved double speed, right?
He
So he
did.
should be around the corner by 15 feet, right?
Presumably, not by 15 feet. He was like basically he
was
made
15
it
feet ahead
just
of me.
around
He
the
double
corner.
speed.
Yes.
Right. So then if I sleeped right at the corner, the radius would get him.
Do you have to see something to sleep it?
Oh, you're always with the questions.
Let's see. Sleep. This spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose
Yeah.
Womp.
within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points. It does not say they have to be.
And he was low.
So
5d8.
you cannot double move if you're doing that. But
But I was
still,
on my thing. I wasn't actually moving my legs.
That's
which is
your
why I
move.
stepped on it.
That is your move action to move it.
Okay, well, I'll do 30 then, because I know where he would be, right?
Okay. Yes.
Then I'll
Yeah.
do it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 90 foot range.
All
30
right.
hit points worth of people are now asleep.
Is that their total amount or what they currently have? Is it?
Remaining total for that creature.
Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell.
Watch Rachel pull some bullshit back there. There's 35 roaches in there.
Subtract each creature's hit points.
They each have 1 hit point.
There were 35 bumblebees in a nest right around the corner.
Mhm.
They are all now asleep.
Yes.
Undead and creatures immune to being charmed aren't affected by this spell.
Okay.
That's the
I
rest.
suspect.
You
that-
hear the sound of a body hitting the floor. So we'll say we are out of combat
Floor?
now.
Do I let the body hit the floor? Do I let the body hit the floor? Rah.
Are
Something's
you-
wrong with something's got to give.
So do you go over to around the corner, Renasmir?
I don't know. What kind of yes, I
Okay.
guess.
All right, so you move over. So basically, like right around the corner, like 10 feet in, there is a set of double doors, which the drow did not have enough movement to open.
Oh,
He got
yes.
right to those doors.
Double doors are the worst.
Actually, let me check one thing.
Are they double doors?
Yes.
Oh, are they brass?
Let me
I
check.
bet they're fucking brass. These pieces of shits love saying brass. Or bronze. Probably brass.
You know what? Sure, they're brass.
What does it say in the thing?
It doesn't describe them, but it is a set of double doors, which is
Double doors are always
special.
bad news.
Mhm.
That's like boss info.
Yep,
Let's see.
I
here.
believe we found the BBEG.
I'm gonna drag him by his feet back down the stairs.
Let me check one thing.
He didn't actually get to the door, right?
No, he got like he didn't get a chance to open it. It took all of his movement to double move and reach the doors, and then it's half movement to open a door, but he did not have enough movement to open.
When he fell, did he hit the door or fall backwards?
He fell like right in front of it, like he just sort of collapsed.
But he didn't knock on the door with his head when he fell.
No.
Good.
I'm
okay.
just
You know, we'll say, and also as you go around to find him, he no longer looks like a drow. He has like weirdly smooth, kind of grayish skin. You recognize him as a doppelganger,
Oh, snap.
so that's why the light didn't affect him.
Try Odo over here trying to trick people.
All right, so you have an unconscious doppelganger. There are 3 dead bugbears. You found what presumably may be the door to the boss. I mean, that's the direction he was going, so there must have been a reason
some reason
it.
for him. Yeah.
We can question him now that he's not dead and he's asleep.
See if we can get some
We could
information.
use
on
those
it.
ropes that we have. And we have to tie him up all kinds of weird, like one of those Chinese sex things. Because I don't want him to get into a weird shape that I hadn't considered. They could wrap him in a bag and just leave his head out. But I do want to do the Chinese, or do the Japanese sex rope. I
Well,
wanna do that just for funsies.
that or we need to pass the rope as opposed to wrapping it around him. We need to pass the rope through him. So
Oh
he
no!
Oh snap!
can't.
Wow.
I'm with that one.
I'm not doing that one. Here, eat this apple,
Here,
Tyson.
we call this move the floss.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
can you guys imagine? Doppelganger scrunchies.
Oh,
It
he
changes
can-
to whatever
he can
color you
change-
need.
Oh my god, it's perfect. It's so adaptable. It's like a reversible belt. It's perfect for every. It's like perfect for every outfit.
Summer scrunchie, winter scrunchie.
All right, so you guys tie this guy up, and then you're gonna wake him up.
After we get them
Okay.
suspended and put inside of a duffel bag.
Kind
or
of
something.
tempted what the bugbears were digging into.
You could go take a look.
Once it burns down, maybe.
Yeah, like once the fire's done.
I'm
Once
not
the
gonna
smell
walk into a
kind of
barbecue grill.
dissipates.
Hey, Rachel, is that enough XP to get to level 5?
No.
Are
it's
you
not.
serious?
I'm serious.
What about after this interrogation?
Damn it.
No.
And what about all this practice knots that I tied?
No.
That's 2 hours on Google trying to research. And not even counting the number of hours just, luckily stumbling across it on Pornhub.
Oh my god. So, you guys secure the doppelganger. You wake him up. He immediately kind of struggles with the ropes, and you see him sort of kind of shifting form, like he's trying
Oh,
to
no.
find
My sexual knottery is too high for you.
He'll look up at you guys.
I tapped the spear I carved the last crunchy with on his face.
Oh, God. This is just like that video from Pornhub.
Kind of caress him with it.
We should gag him with it. Put it around the back of his head and in his mouth.
Oh.
So gross tasting.
Smell that? That's victory. And cash.
Victory. Oh, my God. Oh.
What?
Oh, God.
They say the sweet taste of victory. I didn't realize it was fucking...
Bugbear anus.
It is one of the sweetest meats in the world.
Yeah.
The high glucose content.
So
s-
he stops struggling. He gets the ropes. He's kind of looking at the three of you. He says, "What do you want?"
What do you want?
To get out of this alive?
Well,
Oh,
that's something.
shit.
That's something we can work on.
Yeah.
All right.
Really? Damn.
No. There's negotiation for everything.
Oh! Bear's happy.
Hey, how about you take over? You're a negotiating. master.
Yeah, I suppose so. So where are we running off to there, Sparky?
Well, you were killing the bugbears. It seemed like a good idea to.
Yeah,
to
but I
escape.
mean, what's on the other side of that door?
Is it more doors? Triple
Is it a
doors?
spider?
Quadruple doors?
I just kind of
Double doors?
I put my hand over Renasmir's mouth. Not now, sweetie.
This tastes like the scrunchie. What have you been doing?
How do you know what the scrunchie tastes like?
Look, I'm a product tester. You are.
You
Quality
imagine how many
rectums.
different tests we had to do before we sold the product to the public?
Yeah.
We had to taste it. We had to dip it in different sauces.
You had to make sure it passed the chew test. You never know
We
if
were,
a kid's
we
going to
were
get
on the
scrunchy.
fence. We were on the fence about whether they were even scrunchies originally. We thought maybe onion rings.
I mean, we never knew goblins had such a flexible backside.
It is really a magnificent material.
Really is.
Mhm.
It's tight like leather, but loose like cotton.
Bugbears gave us a new fuzzy one. I mean, it's not
breathable.
just reptilian anymore. Scaly.
Hell,
And
This is an
Antimicrobial.
odd amount of time to do.
Yeah.
Prisoner.
Anyway, as I was saying, what's on the other side of the door there?
black spider.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know. At least we know what we're going into. What were your bugbear friends digging around for down there before they got a little extra crispy?
Black spider. His divination suggested that there was some sort of valuable treasure down there.
Yeah.
Maybe got lost when the cavern was last in use. So
I see.
Does this treasure involve alcohol?
I don't know what it is. They didn't find it.
I look at Varys and say, "That's not a no."
Ooh.
All right.
Is Black Spider a drow or like a weird thingy like you?
He's a drow.
Is he alone in there?
No.
Who's he got with him? What kind of entourage does he carry these days?
There's some bugbears. some spiders,
I instinctively just put my hand
Yeah, we
on
looked over at us.
Renasmir's shoulder because I could just feel him start to vibrate.
He's just so excited. It's like, this guy sounds so cool.
Oh, was that your accent? Were you trying to do the
Yes, that
do
was
the
me.
Renasmir?
No,
Do it
I
again.
can't. I can't
Do it again.
anymore.
Say, oh my god, he's so cool. Do it, Rachel. Do
I
it.
can't.
We're all huge fans of you. We want to hear.
You can do it.
It'll say there's a. Did she ever get a name?
Oh, you're talking about bitch face?
Yes.
Yeah, bitch face the drow.
How's the
Yep.
song go? The bitch came back the very next day.
She's got in sync Kelsey Grammer and the entire staff from the entire filmography crew from the season 2 of Frasier. It is a hellscape back there.
Vaerith is in there too.
Who?
Viagra?
That's a
Vaerith.
mouthful.
Viagra fizz? What?
She said
That's
you
a
guys
weird
took
way to say
she said you guys took the drow from her.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've negotiated with her before.
She's not
All right.
she's not happy with you guys.
She really liked
Yeah.
the ropes, you know.
Well, you're not happy with her either.
All right, so it sounds like we got a full house in there, boys. So we need to be prepared.
We should come with 4 of a kind.
Well, I kind of wish we had reinforcements right now, to be perfectly
This
honest
guy
with
could
you.
be any one of us. He could be 2 of me.
Yeah, I can help you guys out.
Yeah. I mean, you just tried to kill us 30 seconds ago, so forgive me if I'm not willing to put all of my complete trust and faith
Yeah,
in you.
but I mean, you guys are clearly more powerful than I am, so to try to attack you again would be really stupid.
All right, well, flattery will get you everywhere, so.
He's a shape changer. He can get flattery than any of us.
I guess I would like to make an insight check to see if he's bullshitting me, but given for some reason my negotiation skills are top notch, but boy, I can't read a room for shit.
If I had another level, I can get Zone of Truth.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna
Nudge,
make
nudge,
an
wink,
insight
wink.
check. Oh shit!
I'm not above bribing the DM with Dr. Pepper.
Well,
You can't get me Dr. Pepper.
I have an
Oh, I
insight.
have Amazon Prime. I'll get your ass Dr. Pepper.
I have an insight of +0, but I rolled a 17, so 17.
He seems truthful.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
What does that mean? He could just be replicating a truthful face. Man, if I could be a shape changer, is that a race that you can play? Because I would kick ass. at a professional shape
There is
Um,
one for in Eberron.
It's like a watered down version that was kind of bred out slowly.
Oh man,
Changelings.
Yeah.
That would kick ass.
Well, I tell you what. I think we can come to terms here. You help us be our 4th musketeer. Help us take down Black Spider and his cronies in there. And we'll make sure that you get safe passage back to the surface, and we'll forget about all these little indiscretions like trying to kill us down here. Seems like a
Alright.
pretty fair deal to me.
Does that mean I don't get to make another scrunchie?
No, you
There are
don't
plenty
get
of
to
scrunchy materials in the other room.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, he has a point. But do they change color like him?
No, these are specials. I will admit
Okay.
it will be a loss for us not to have this for the R&D for the R&D lab.
All right.
Which, by the way, we've shortened to just D lab.
Yeah. To
Well,
be
we're gonna have
fair, go
We're
ahead.
gonna have to put him in a Lich Gate shirt and play for him to make sure he is completely fucking under the influence of Lich Gate.
All right. Well,
If we untie
merchandise
this
them up.
motherfucker before we actually get any way to leverage them, I'm going to be so furious. Because I would not be able to call out that point as Renasmir. But guys,
Well, I
professional
mean,
in me is screaming.
Oh, I know.
well, I mean, I'm going by what was a relatively good insight check here.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm entertaining this.
Insight's a diagnostic tool. You still need to,
Put your hand in and figure it out.
yeah. You still want to take a look at the engine, you know?
What, you want me to turn him into a puppet?
No, What I want is some leverage, like other than just simple fear.
Okay, how about I cut one of his legs off and I agree to let him have it back to attach back on when we're done.
That's
I'm
not
not
how
really-
that works.
I mean, doppelgangers just can't like reabsorb it like a starfish or something?
No.
Okay. Well, fuck, I just... Well, then...
We could feed him the skull.
What?
Yes!
Oh,
Feed him the
nice.
skull, and if he doesn't have us around to fix that problem later, it will grow inside of him and be a serious problem.
For every hour for the rest of his life.
Yes!
No, we can get it out of him later.
Yeah, we'll cut it out later.
I mean, he's got to take a shit eventually, right? I mean,
We'll just punch
I
him
don't
in
care
the
if he is
stomach
a...
to break the skull up, and then he'll poop out the powder. And then we'll just carry his poop around in the bag.
I got a mace. I'll break it up inside him. for him.
I look at Renasmir and I go, you know, I knew there was a reason I kept you around. I knew it. I'm so
Look,
proud
I know
of you.
where to
You're
put the
talking about
bones in
kidney
people.
stones, though.
If there's two things I know, it's where to put the bones and how to dissect nuts.
Open.
Surprisingly,
real
I learned
wide.
them in the same place.
All right. Well, that will be our little insurance policy then.
Eat this dust.
No. I take some of the bone dust.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's getting a blown
Some
milkshake.
of it, all of it.
Okay, I take all of the bone dust.
Right.
Do
It's
we
still
have
an hour, right?
Yeah, you guys can like mash it up.
Yeah.
So you've got an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll
Mortar
break
and
it
pestle.
down. Do
Start
I have
pulling
it?
out beers.
Wait. We can put it inside the blessed beer, so it'll still take a couple hours, right?
All
Sure,
right,
we can
got
do
it. By Paps, by Blue Ribbon, by Coors and Bud.
We give you the gift of the silver bullet.
that.
It is cold
That's-
as the Rockies.
We're going to tap the Rockies.
No, that's exactly what we call this. We call this the silver bullet.
Eat my bones.
Yep. I'll take the crushed skull. I'll pour it into the beer and say, "Down the hatch, buddy."
Does he drink
Do you
it?
explain like what this is?
It's an
like-
insurance
Mm-mm.
policy.
It's our insurance policy.
We'll tell him what it is after.
Give me an intimidate.
How about I just put a knife to his throat and tell him to drink this shit?
Put the javelin to
15.
his ass.
Okay, he will drink it.
All right. You stick with us. I guarantee you'll be safe no matter what. You cross us, and
We let it grow.
I
inside
don't know if you've ever seen a green flame shoot from someone's ass, but you will.
It's going to be the size of a human head, and it'll be on fire, and it shoots fireballs.
you. By the way,
From
he
inside
likes
of
the
you.
fireball.
I
You've got
don't know.
3 hours
Yeah.
until you have some serious indigestion.
He looks very I don't know what sort of emotion you could.
It's like 16 all
Rachel,
wrapped up
put
in one.
yourself in the shoes of this doppelganger.
Uh-huh.
You're a
Don't.
shapeshifter who doesn't live within normal, parameters. You're lying to everyone you meet.
Mhm.
And some people just made you eat a ground up flame
skull.
skull that shoots fire spells and controls zombies.
Mm.
Now, you've eaten it. It's
Yep.
inside.
Yep.
Now, you know that in 3 hours, roughly, give or take the potency of the beer that D-Walk drinks, it is going to hatch, essentially, like a murder egg inside your stomach
Murder
and
egg.
shoot its way out. So,
Oh,
We need to put a warning that right before we do this, people need to pull over if they're driving the scene.
I don't know if you've ever experienced the miracle of birth, but buddy, you're about to if you cross us. And not quite in the way that God intended.
It won't be beautiful. It'll be hilarious. I mean, it'll be fucking amazing.
All right.
So you're either with us or against us at this point. but
you're a
you make
Tinder
a
egg
choice.
at this point. There's a prize inside.
Easy bake oven cooking that up.
Oh, no.
All right.
So we should
Now-
think of a plan before the next
Oh,
episode. This is a
dude,
good
if we were
place to
going to
Yeah.
start.
hell before we're
Yeah,
going
we
to hell
need
now.
to. Do we need to rest up?
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, we should break here for the game.
Yeah, but I'm
Before
just
the
saying,
next-
before we go into the room, should we give ourselves?
We don't have time to rest up. We already made him drink the powder.
That's
Fair.
true.
We got 3 hours.
I'll at least
until-
cast a cure spell on myself before we go in, trying to get my health at least somewhat back down.
Okay.
So
Actually, I didn't take any damage that time.
I'll have to
Pretty great.
stay a little bit
Yeah,
to the
it
back.
doesn't- Okay. If in a pinch, I can do a cure wounds. I've got 3 first level spell slots left, but that's it.
Are we actually doing the boss fight now, or are we just breaking?
Oh no.
Okay.
I gotta call it.
I want to think about how we would use this guy to get us in there in a good position. So that'll give us time to think about the best way to do that.
I'm wondering if it's the old you idiots, you've captured their stunt doubles. I'm wondering if he fakes it,
Why are
hey,
you wearing those ropes?
hey, hey, I caught them, boss. Here they are. And then surprise, motherfucker.
Or maybe he could say we didn't kill all these people out here, and we have come to trade or negotiate with them.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the minute we open that door, the smell of burnt bugbear hair is just going to waft into the room, and we're not going to be able to do a damn thing about it.
Well,
No, I mean we
even
could.
know if the spider he said is a drow, but we don't know what kind of power level he is.
Well, yeah, we don't. We have absolutely no idea what we're going up against.
You guys did get a clue about what he is capable of.
What did it say?
Magic tricks.
Magic. Okay.
He can pull a handkerchief out of his ass.
I hope he
Never-
can't
Funny, I
pull
can
a
shove
skull
one
out
in
of
his ass.
The never-ending handkerchief trick.
No, it's funny. I mean, he's gonna pull a skull out of his ass in a couple hours. That's way more impressive, in my opinion.
Yeah.
A flaming skull that shoots lasers.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, you know what I didn't think about? How are we gonna get it out?
You know what? That's a problem for 3 hours from now.
We'll
Lich
cross
Gate.
that bridge. when we
Not
come to
right
it.
now.
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you'd like to see our adventures in comic form, the professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. If you're interested in supporting us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we add them.
Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius, as Renasmir on lead guitar, David Walker as Varys on drums, and Nathan Lett as Virian Herpator, Lich Gate's executive talent agent. And let's not forget, last but not least, our suffering DM, Rachel Moore.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening. We'll see you next week. Until then, the invoice is in the mail.
I kind of want to show you a video clip
Mhm.
to zest you up for
'Cause-
this.
All
I'm
right.
trying to decide. Maybe you keep this part,
Mhm.
right? You clip the beginning, and then you leave this part where I explain that I'm going to show you a video to zest you up for this intro,
Okay.
and then you cut out the video part, and you
Mhm.
just put like a beep or a ... 5 minutes later or something like that, and then play your reaction to the end of the video.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Are you down?
Yeah.
Fucking
That
talking.
does not make any sense. Like, clearly that is the point of view of someone who they will never be in that situation. Like,
Yeah.
ever. That will never happen to them.
Look at how zestified that video got, right? All right, I'm ready for an intro now. Let's do it.
That's just
Okay, hold on. That's it for the intro.
So
Save for the intro. Quick draw.
I am so angry.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm thinking lots of prunes and coffee. That would be my first guess.
Oh.
Well, he's adaptable. He can shapeshift, right? He can like shapeshift into something with a more narrow,
Oh,
slender
you know what?
stomach.
I know, but you know what? The scientist in me just had a really bad thought.
Oh God, what?
Well, I mean, he just consumed bone, right?
Yeah.
Bone is mostly calcium. His
Oh.
stomach is presumably full of acid. It's not going to, he's basically going to absorb this skull.
He will
Huh.
become the flame skull.
That's
I-
a terrifying idea that this now is a jelly skull, like a shapeshifter.
And all of a sudden, in 3 hours, he's just gonna shoot like fire beams at you guys from his eyes.
Oh no, he's going to turn into the Green Lantern. Oh shit. God damn it.
Even with a 3D animated suit.
Oh.
How tiny can I make the floating disc?
Oh
It's
god.
3 foot diameter.
What is it now going to be Journey to the Center of the Doppelganger?
What if he became like a really big like purple worm shape or like a worm, something that was a tubular shape,
He can
You mean
only
something
I
with
could
a
put
3-foot diameter asshole that we can shove the disc up into?
and I just push the disc through, like through the center of him, till it pops out the back, all the dust and everything.
doppelgangers take on the appearance of other humanoids, and it has
Right.
to be a small or medium-sized humanoid that it has seen.
What about Chris Christie? He's got a wide
You can show
butthole.
him the butterball guy.
He's got a wide
Like, leave that
butthole. I
shit
could
right
put
through
I could
him.
put a 3-foot thing through that guy's butt. That would work. Fuck Chris Christie.
Yeah, fuck Chris Christie.
Traffic jam's a problem, ain't it, Chris?
Yeah.
I did not expect this to happen.
Of course not.
What is the last game that went the way you thought it was?
Nobody expects the
Never.
Bardic Inquisition. Come on.
You need to end the episode with like, oh shit, how are we gonna get it out?
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Just leave it there at the end of the episode.
Like I said, though, that is a 3 hour from now Lich Gate problem, as far
Oh,
as
yeah.
I'm concerned.
I just want to hear everybody in the comments just flip out because that's where we left the episode. And they have to wait like a few weeks before the next Bardic to get the
Yeah.
answer to what happened.
Oh man, talk about a fucking cliffhanger.
You know what might be a good solution is if we
Mhm.
can get this guy within our 3 hour, even if we have to recrumble it up by punching him in the stomach, and then walk him back to where the Wraith is, and he can pretend to be the fucking what's it called, the Beholder, and we
Yeah.
can fake kill him. He'll fall on the ground and bleed fake blood or whatever, and then
We get the pipe.
we get the pipe that we wanted.
You don't get. He's not giving you guys the pipe.
Right, but once we get everything else out of there, we can detect magic to see if the pipe was worth it.
I don't know. It seems to me like we're pretty intent on giving him the pipe by the time all is said and done.
Hey, you ever swallow a doppelganger that also has a fucking skull in it? We can make like the turducken of bosses.
Oh
What
god,
would
it
be
hurts.
a wraith ganger skull? Oh, that sounds terrible. Don't say that anymore. I don't want to say that anymore.